Welcome to another episode of The Grass is Green in Pittsburgh, a podcast about events, organizations, opportunities, and spaces that make Pittsburgh such a wonderful place to find, build, and strengthen community. I'm your host, Juliana Warner. This episode is going to be a little different. Some information has changed about some of the events featured on the podcast, so I'm just going to explain some of those changes today, and we'll be back with a regular episode in 2 weeks. As always, please check out the websites and social media of the spaces and events featured on the podcast to get the most up-to-date information. You can find those in the show notes. First on the list is our first episode, Pies, Pints, and Trail Running in Regent Square. Anytime Three Rivers Outdoor Company is open, you can show up and get a pint of the beer that's on tap and donate to the current cause. Every Tuesday, rain or shine, you can show up at 3 Rock at 6 p.m. to explore the trails of Frick Park with the 3 Rock Trail Running Group. However, there won't be pies on Tuesdays until December. If you want some delicious pies from the Pittsburgh Pie Guy, he's at farmers markets all over the city, including Squirrel Hill, downtown, Bloomfield, Mount Lebanon, and Northside throughout the spring, summer, and fall. Next, check out our episode titled Swing Dancing in Regent Square to learn all about a really fun weekly dance event. A couple updates for this episode. Every third Sunday from June to October, the Pittsburgh Swing Dance community is hosting a free beginner dance lesson, as well as a free social dance with live music at the Shenley Park Cafe and Visitor Center in partnership with the Pittsburgh Parks Conservancy. Also, they have summer pricing going on right now, which means that social dances, whether it's with a live band or a DJ, are all $10. Next up, some big news about Steel City Improv Theater, or SCIT, which was featured in our third episode. The SCIT Theater is now the Ellsworth Arts Center and is operating as a theater and event space for rent. As for SCIT, the improv entity, it's taking the summer off and planning to be back with classes and shows in the fall. You can still find amazing improv in Pittsburgh. There's a brand new improv venture called 412 Improv, and they're continuing the Thursday night shows and jam with many of the same people and some new faces in the basement of the First Unitarian Church at 605 Morwood Avenue. The event starts at 7:30 and the jam starts around 9:30. The same group is producing shows Saturday nights at the Bloomfield-Garfield Corporation Activity Center, and you can learn more about their shows, classes, and other events on their website, 412improv.com. Next, check out our fourth episode called Secular Celebration in Regent Square to learn all about Sunday Assembly, a really cool event that happens every month at the Wilkins School Community Center in Regent Square. The next Sunday Assembly is on July 21st at 10 a.m. You can attend in person or via Zoom. In addition to checking the Sunday Assembly website, you can stay up to date about events by following the Sunday Assembly Pittsburgh Community Circle Facebook page. Next up, our fifth episode is all about Signal Sauna, which has a lot of sessions available for booking. No huge updates here, but they do have a new Artist in Residence program, which you can learn all about on their website. An update for episode number 6 on the creative dance class for kids in Greenfield. The teacher is taking a long summer break and will be back to continue the dance classes in September. Check out the Stories Like Me website for updates on that. Next, you can learn all about Neighbor Night in episode 7. SouthSideCAN has its next Neighbor Night planned for July 16th. You can enjoy some free food from a local restaurant and make some positive change every third Tuesday. Learn all about it from our episode called Making a Positive Impact in Southside. Next up, check out episode 8 called Songwriter Series and Meetup to learn all about the Behind the Song series and Meetup. I've now attended one of the Behind the Song meetups that happen every first Thursday at the Pittsburgh Winery, and it was awesome. If you write songs and want to take part in a really inspiring event, I highly recommend checking it out. Finally, take a listen to our latest episode called 4-Part Harmonies in Squirrel Hill to hear all about a shape note singing event that happens every month at the Church of the Redeemer in Squirrel Hill. Their next sing will be on July 6th at 1 p.m. as usual. Thanks so much for listening to this episode of The Grass is Green in Pittsburgh. Please rate, review, share, subscribe, and stay tuned. And follow us on Instagram at grassisgreenpgh. And remember, we only feature activities that I've tried myself, so what should I check out next? Send us an email at contact@ grassisgreenpgh.com or submit a form on our website, grassisgreenpgh.com. The Grass is Green in Pittsburgh is a Sunrise Somewhere production. It's edited by Oliver Carr.
And the intro music is by Juliana Warner.
We hope you've been inspired to explore, connect, and contribute to the vibrant mosaic of events and spaces that make Pittsburgh such a wonderful place to live. Catch you next time!